myself again in your smoke.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a new but familiar map, American Falls. Yes, we are back here in American Falls. I'm having some creator's block, as it were, on a couple of my other maps, and I figured we'd get back into this. It's been a hot minute. We have our rig right here, our beautiful F350, and it pains me to say because I'm not a huge Ford fan to begin with, but when it comes to their trucks, Ford knows how to make trucks, to be completely honest. Everything else, take it or leave it. We are here at the shop. We just picked up this brand new John Deere mower. We already have our tractor. We've only brought in to town this rig, this setup, minus the mower, and one of our case tractors, a small one. And the reason being is the person that we sold our property to when we last left here. By the way, check out this animation. Look at the steering wheel. See if I can. There we go. So steering wheel comes into place, mirrors kick out, and the running boards go up. I love that. I don't remember the creator of this particular Ford mod, but they did an exceptional job. And all the light options that we have available are amazing. If I knew that the headache rack actually had that strip of lights, because they also work as backup lights, I probably wouldn't have put the two big block lights there on the top, but it is what it is. This is one of the Prowler mods, or trailers, so. One thing that I've noticed is when we have like the parking lights on, we do get the runner lights, but we have no lights on the back. It's when we turn the headlights on that we get those. I'm sorry, I just really like this truck mod. But yeah, we're gonna head back to what used to be ours and is now ours again, our trailer. So that is where we have our tractor sitting at. And one of the things that I think I might do with this, it's going to involve me playing a lot of it off camera. But when I purchase fields, because right now we own 0 fields. I own basically the road system and the plot of land that our trailer sits on, which also includes a little park down here on the left. If you notice, a lot of I've noticed myself, as you see the trailer kind of bounce around, the truck bounce around, I think there's a lot of potholes. It doesn't look like it on the road, but it just seems like there's a lot of potholes. So I don't know what's going on. This is through the mod hub, so it's not like I have a jank copy of it from somewhere that's not completed. Yeah, I do believe we own this area here. This little bit of property. So we are currently sitting at about $300,000. So that's all we have transferred over into the bank account here in town. So one of the stipulations that I was starting to talk about is that obviously we're going to be focusing on mowing initially. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to have to purchase a collector of some sorts to be able to pick up the grass. But the idea is that initially we're going to start off by doing mowing jobs in addition to any other jobs that are needed around town. There's an old pickup sitting there. I did not notice that when I dropped off my tractor because I just pulled right in. I had called ahead about this mower, and because I wanted to make sure I got there before they closed, and I didn't want to just piss around because I've been around this map before, so I kind of know where things are and whatnot and how my shop is. So I was just trying to get there and back. So I legit pulled in here, facing that way, unloaded the tractor, parked it where it is, and went over and got the mower. But as I keep trying to say, let me get to the right spot here. One of the things that I'm trying to, or wanting to do, so like I said, we own the road system basically to help with mowing and if we need to do anything else type of deal. But and then 51, which is basically the tracks, train tracks run down this part, so we own part of that right now. Woohoo. It's very hilly. I don't think we'll be able to mow much and get much off of it, but it is what it is. That's interesting. Ah. Cotton. Sorry, my dog decided he wanted to sniff around in a bag that I have sitting on the floor, which it currently has an unopened bag of chips. So I don't know what he's sniffing or what he's after, but oh well. Anyway, one thing I noticed is that the farm plots don't match up with the names. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use these numbers, to purchase, but I kind of want to start off buying plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just to start to get things together, but have something to where, especially with these, it seems like they're kind of scattered. Because, field 1 is right here. It says 16, but I think technically it's 1 as we do autosave. Because I don't see 1 anywhere else. Unless I'm just blind. Yeah, so I think my idea is to start off, buying 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, and so on. Until we have a decent amount of fields. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be all kind of in the same area. But I think that might spice things up a bit instead of just, oh, let's buy this, then this one right next to it, then that, then that. But 56 is actually going to be one of those that involves a cattle barn, I believe. So I think that's going to be our plan for this go around. We're going to be mowing a lot, collecting a lot of grass, and selling that, as well as doing our contracts. So at least for the time being, when we do contracts, we're going to be leasing the items. So one of the mods that I have is communal services. At one point when it first came out, it did not work well with the, Better Contracts mod. It has since been updated and it works just fine. I haven't actually done any of these, but you see the equipment that they use. So that is a required mod for this, or it's a different mod, but it's part of it, if that makes sense. So I think that's going to work out in our favor to an extent. As you see here, cut 492 square meters of grass in any part of the map to get the reward. Even though it does say, field 15, field 20, along the roadsides. So that's going to be an interesting one for me to do. There are a couple of harvest contracts and whatnot that we're going to do. So at least until we start getting equipment. By the way, this is our farm all, technically done by International, if I'm not mistaken, McCormick Farm all. I'm not familiar enough with all the different brand names when it comes to the old style like these. I just love the way these look. Now let's come up here and turn around real quick. You gotta be facing the other way anyway when we go up the trailer. So I do hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. I apologize for not having this out and ready, but I spent most of yesterday, I'm recording this on Saturday, the same day that I'm planning on releasing this. So yesterday, being Friday, I spent most of my afternoon playing on Oh, which map is that? Woohoo! There we go. That that mower just seems massive compared to this little tractor. I'm just spacing on names right now, guys. I woke up not too long ago, so I'm still tired. Sorry. It's my map that basically is you start off with like nothing. One moment. So apparently I couldn't remember the name Newlands. That's the map I'm referring to, where I just that was my hope to get another video out, because it's been a hot minute, especially when I just looked up my content and when the last time was that I actually did one for that. And yeah, so I want to see if we can get this truck started. Unfortunately, it was pulled in this way, so actually, you know what? Let me grab in my work pack I have back here. Let me grab my jump start pack. Because this wasn't here when I lived here before. So I want to get this put up and attached to the battery. Yeah, the battery still doesn't have it. It hasn't hit the expiration point. I'll put it that way, or replaced by whatever you want to call it. Because it was just installed a couple years ago. You know, while we're messing around with this, let's get my truck turned off so we're not wasting fuel. Can I not get my big butt around here? Alright, I'm getting stuck. There we go. Alright, so we got jump pack is on there just fine. Let's hop up in here and see if we can start this up. Ooh, backfire. That was a good sign. Ooh, not quite. Gotta give it a little bit more gas. Another backfire. So it tells me that battery should be good. Let's try one more time. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. Woo, look at that coal roll. A lot of junk in this system. Oh, God. Definitely doesn't have power steering. Ugh. Alright. Well. Yeah, just as I thought, brakes are shot. I gotta be careful. I'm going to be taking this over to the shop and see what they can do for me. Ugh. No nerves left. It's got a California plate, it looks like. Sorry, had to. I just realized that I moved it the entire time with the jump pack still attached. Whoops! Alright. Well, at least we got it up here. Whoa. I didn't notice that. That's a new hitch. Was someone actually towing with this thing? Wow, I'm impressed. Well, let's get back over to... I'll get the ramps loaded or switched up. Folded up, whatever you want to call it. Let's get over to the shop, see what we can do about this. I don't care if they just want to take it and restore it or anything like that. I just don't really want it on my property anymore. I will catch up with you guys there. Alright, we made it back over to the shop here. Kind of took a back road way. And it's been a while, and I really enjoy that route. It's very unique, very off-road. Since I still have that starter jump pack thing on there, I wonder if we got the battery charged up enough that we can start this up. Still trying to fight us. Well, it was quicker this time. I'll give it that. Actually, let me go in and chat with them, see what they can do about this. Alright, so they said they can definitely buy it from us. I told them I didn't care if they just wanted to take it off my hands or if they could. They actually do have someone in mind that would be willing to purchase this. I guess they do a lot of restorations and whatnot. So I told them it was running. I wasn't sure of the condition of anything, but that it is running. Brakes might be a little shot on it, just from sitting for so long, but that apparently you had a brand new trailer hitch on it, and they're like, all right. So I don't know if maybe it's just the trailer hitch they're gonna pay me for, with it being brand new or what. But they just said to park it over here in front of the door. They'll bring it in and take a look at it, and we'll figure out what it's worth. So it'll be a minute or two, I think. So I think I'm gonna go find somewhere to, rest a little bit or find some food. Which I think, if I remember right, there's a diner or something down the street. I don't know. I don't want to start that. Let's turn that off. Get the doors locked, and I'm just gonna go for a walk. So see you in a few minutes, or a hot second for you, maybe an hour or two for me. All right, so I got halfway down here, and I realized that the restaurant is actually the other direction. But I remembered the gas station's here because we just drove past it a couple times, and so I just stopped in here, grabbed a microwavable meal and a ice cold drink, and by the time I got everything heated up, well, the sandwich heated up, they called me and said, they'd offer me $400 for it. I said, sweet, I'll take it. I'm down the road at the gas station, but I'll be back down there shortly. I didn't feel like driving the truck with the trailer, so plus it's a beautiful day out. Middle of August, 80 some degrees out Fahrenheit. And sorry. And just wanted to get some exercise. It was a long drive here, and I definitely needed to get out and stretch my legs a little bit. And so we're gonna head back, collect the funds and from the sale of that, and we are going to double check for trains, and then we're gonna head back to double check for trains, but not for traffic apparently. Gonna head back to the house, trailer, whatever, and see what we can get ourselves into today. It's still early afternoon, so I want to take a look at some of those contracts, see what we can do. I mean, we have fun, so I might just buy a spreader so we can do a lot of those fertilizing contracts. But we'll see. At least if I do that, then I can drive the tractor over here, pick up that implement instead of this setup. So I think what we're gonna start off doing, because I just got my truck parked, this is over here out of the way. Since we have this system, we're just gonna go ahead and give everything around us a quick little mow. And just kind of spruce things up a bit as best as we can. And then I'm going to take a look at the marketplace, see what we got for grass collection. And kind of go from there. Because like I said, I do want to actually get a grass collector. I may need to get a chainsaw here before too long as well. Not just because I get stuck up on them. Pretty sure I don't have this thing set up for mulching. Nope, definitely not set up for mulching. Yeah, just making sure. Because I like to use and abuse my batwing mowers, we're going to go ahead and take care of all these bushes around us too. I think I'm going to leave that area there. We're going to come around here. I do not own the field, but we're going to make it a little easier. Ooh, and hit some trees along the way. But we're going to clear up around... I didn't realize that this would take all those limbs as well. Oh, that's a tree. Not want to hit it with my tractor. I think we'll have to come back through and definitely plant grass. Because I don't want this to be barren and run the risk of it being bare ground and being stripped and going into the field here. I think the farmer might get a little mad at me if I let that happen. Instead, we'll just go through and get grass planted and be done with it. But aside from the bare ground, this actually is making a huge improvement. We're also going through chopping up all these sticks and whatnot that are on the ground. Part of me is wondering if these might be sticks that the farmer has trying not to go over his crop either. If there's sticks that the farmer's found in his field and he just kind of tossed them off to the side, or what the deal is. So, ooh, just skimmed by that tree. So like I said, I just want to kind of get things cleaned up a little bit. Ooh. I don't want to be out in this field like this. Sorry, my dude. Ooh, steep hill. I'm gonna have to get a little rider mower, I think. Oh, that's someone's laundry, apparently. Because it's not mine. I didn't hang that. Now they're going to get grass clippings over it. Thankfully, the wind's not too bad today. But I am trying to do some maintenance around here. At least with what I got, so... think that my idea is to kind of make this be more so of a commercial type of mowing and not necessarily residential, but more knowing me, I'll probably make a residential setup if I can learn how to back this thing up without taking out my little shed. So for clarification purposes, I did not start off in new farmer mode with this round. I started off in the middle option, which I don't remember what that is. It's the one where you start off with a bunch of money, but really you're not supposed to start off with anything. And, well, as far as equipment goes, you don't have anything, you don't own land. You start off with 1.5 million. And that's the one that I went with. And that's basically where I've gotten to from there. Because I got... Try not to hit this tree. I went and used the money to buy the equipment that I have, the truck, technically both trucks if you want me to be completely honest, and the little bit of property. I was surprised by how much, you know, buying like the street areas cost. A lot of times that's free on most maps. This one, I think this one's, yeah, this is the Lancy Boy map, I believe is his name. But apparently he decided not to make it free, which it is what it is. I'm not trying to complain too much, even if it sounds like I am. But just one of those things that, it is what it is. Clearly, if I was that upset by it, I wouldn't be playing. But yeah, it was like $500,000 almost. $500,000, I think, is what it was. Actually, let me see here. Yep, current value is $572,000 for 72 for just the roads. So almost $600,000. Yeah. Hence why that dropped my account so low. Yeah, I definitely want to get grass planted. That's something I will do off screen as best as I can. Trying not to get stuck around this tree, but still trying to mow around it. And I'm stuck. There we go. Maybe? Come on. There we go. I don't have any mud physics turned on, though I believe this map has the capability for that. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, will this... Nope. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alright, well, I figure out how to get myself out of this situation. I think we're going to call the video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select a few here and there. If you made it this far in my video, guys, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I also hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your weekend, as I will try to do the same myself. So with all that being said, guys, we will catch you in the next episode. So as always, take care. Peace.